Hi, this is Ian Westerman. I'm the head pro at EssentialTennis.com, where it's our mission to bring passionate instruction to passionate tennis players just like you. Welcome to this episode of Ask Ian, where today I'm going to be answering a question from a dev who wrote to me and said, I want to ask you about my two-handed backhand. I can't decide whether I should hit the ball flat or with spin. So I want to ask you, which one is best from the two of them? The short answer is neither. Neither one is best. Neither one is better. You should be working on developing both of them. And this actually kind of goes a little bit deeper into a common attitude that a lot of players or coaches have, kind of an either-or mentality when it comes to a lot of different parts of tennis. I feel a cough coming on. I'm getting over a cold, so if I start coughing, I apologize. Here's the root thing that really informs this, Dev, and everybody else, is tennis is a situational game. Your shot selections should be chosen based on what is happening in the points, based on a lot of different things. I have 4 things that I have here. Number 1, your phase of play. Are you in a defensive position? Has your opponent put you in trouble? Or are you in a neutral phase of play? Your opponent and you are just going back and forth. Nobody really has the upper hand. It's just a neutral rally back and forth. Or offensive. Do you have a big opportunity to attack? Or maybe your opponent is in a lot of trouble. Which of those phases you're in should inform whether you choose topspin, heavy spin, a flat drive, backspin, what height you're aiming for, what depth you're aiming for, whether you go cross court, whether you go down the line. Excuse me. It's all situational. There is no best. Which one is better? Which one should I work on? You should be working on all of those different deliveries. Now, it's not to say that there aren't some that are probably a little bit more important than others, but flat or topspin are very, very general, and you should be developing both of those if you want to be a well-rounded player. Other things that are situational or that your shot selection should depend on, your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. Some players love it when you hit low and flat and you give them the ball right at waist height. Some players hate lower shots. Some players love high shots. Some players hate high shots. What about your strengths and weaknesses? Some of us are just much more adept at picking up a lower, flatter game. It depends on our grip. It depends on how long we've been playing, our previous habits, the speed of the court surface that we're used to playing on. There's all these different variables at play. And also, how well do you match up against this particular opponent? If you're way stronger, then on that particular day, it's probably not very necessary to aim 6 inches over the net and hit the ball really flat and hard. On the other hand, if your opponent is much stronger than you, then just looping rally balls is not going to get the job done, and you need something more forceful. So, I wasn't keeping track. I probably just listed like 10 or 15 different things, maybe 15 or 20, that depending on the day and the exact situation, you may want to hit with topspin or you may want to hit flat. So my answer to which one is better or which one should you work on is both. You should be working on both. And quite frankly, I think it's a shame that many players and many coaches come at their game or come at their students' game with an either-or approach. You should be hitting with a closed stance. You should be hitting with an open stance. You should be hitting with an Eastern grip. You should be hitting with a semi-Western grip. You should be hitting flatter. You should be hitting with more spin. There's all these different things, footwork patterns, different types of strokes, different types of follow-through. It's not either-or. You should be developing a well-rounded game so that day after day, when you come out and play opponent after opponent, you have the ability to pick and choose depending on the situation. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're looking for some additional coaching that follows these principles, then check out the link in the description down below. There's a link to some coaching that focuses on ground stroke accuracy and consistency, which is a huge fundamental element that every player should have as part of their game, and it's just $1, just $1 to check that out. If you've enjoyed this video, do me a favor and click like. Leave any comments or questions that you might have right down below. And if you have any topics or questions that you'd like me to answer in a future episode of Ask Ian, leave those down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and good luck with your tennis. For hundreds of free digital tennis lessons, head over to essentialtennis.com right now. More wins and more fun on the court is right around the corner. You'll even get a free gift just for stopping by. Simply click the link at the top of any page.